you told us a story, and if you don't mind, tell us the story about how it all started in a farmer's market.
Right. So I'm at a farmer's market in Hollywood, and a posse of LA gang members comes walking through the market. They stop in front of a tiny kid playing Brahms on a small violin. After 5 or 6 minutes without saying a word to one another, I watched those gang members pull out their own money and lay it gently in the child's case. I was at UCLA at the time completing a doctorate in public health focused on what it takes to make a healthy community, and these gang members were teaching me that they would rather be doing what this kid was doing than what they were doing, but they never had the chance. I dug into the research literature and found that music training was linked to improvements in math, language, cognition, brain development, and behavior. And I wanted to see if I could capture the positive impact of music training for under-resourced kids. I launched Harmony Project in 2001 with 36 little kids from low-income homes in LA and one $9,000 check from Rotary Club of Hollywood. Today we've got 2,000 kids and throughout LA's highest crime gang zones, engaged 5 to 12 hours per week, year-round, tuition-free for their entire childhoods, where we build bands and orchestras with those kids in their own neighborhoods after school hours. And the kids will tell you they enrolled in a music program, but when they leave, they tell you that they're leaving a mentoring program. And it is a mentoring program that's masquerading as a music program.
Other thoughts? Yeah, way back there.
A slightly kind of different topic. So reading your bio, it seems that you've overcome a lot of challenges in your life. Can you maybe talk about some of the biggest lessons about how you were able to overcome those challenges?
100%. One of my take-home messages is that the problems of our inner cities are not going to be solved. I get worked up about this. I'm getting emotional. By the people who live in the leafy dells. They're going to be solved by the people who live them, and I'm Exhibit A. I supported myself from the age of 15. I'm a domestic violence survivor. I was homeless with 2 kids for a year in my 20s in Los Angeles, and I enrolled at Los Angeles City College as a freshman at the age of 33. And I can count on Harmony Project kids to create futures of which we can all be proud. I absolutely can, without question. Our class of 2015 had 52 seniors who'd been with us at least 3 years. 100% went off to colleges. Their average length of participation was 6.9 years at 5 to 12 hours per week. As our students advance, we train them to help mentor their less advanced peers. So our students are integrated in, they develop the capacity to think about making their community a better place and being there for one another. And it's the most compassionate, beautiful thing. But that's not even the end of it. More than a third of our students are entering challenging majors in science, technology, engineering, and math. These are kids with minimally educated parents. The most disadvantaged kids in this country are monolingual kids in poverty. And that tends to be African American and Native American. Because bilingualism by itself confers cognitive advantages. So the monolingual kids living in poverty are absolutely behind the 8 ball, and they're not going to be learning and achieving at a high level in school until and unless they get they can have the opportunity to tune up their own brains. And unless we focus on doing that, we are writing them off, and that is a profound human rights issue. And I really care about it, I guess you can tell.